Welcome to Buckeye Stacker.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Appreciate you tuning back in and checking out the channel. I found a coin shop in my town, and come to find out, after talking to him, walked in, we were chatting, and he's got a pretty sizable YouTube following, and no clue, because his coin shop is really focused on the numismatic side of things. He's not really focused on the bullion or anything stuff like that. He did have a little bit of some silver bullion and stuff like that, but he's really focused on the coin, the historical coin side of things. And we got to talking, and he didn't know who I was, obviously, because I don't have hardly any following at all. But he's got a huge following, and I didn't know who he was, and because I don't really follow the numismatic side of coins, because I'm what I characterize as a stack collector. If you followed my channel at all, and so I looked over his stuff. He had some really neat Morgans, and he did have a few things that I liked, and I've been looking for something that would a certain date of coin that would a birth date for my mother, that I would for my personal thing. And in her year of birth, they did not have a silver dollar. Her year of birth was 1929, so the highest date, or highest currency of coin that they had was a silver dollar, or silver half dollar in 1929 would have been a walking liberty. But he did have a couple of nice walking liberties, and that I picked up, and I'm going to share with you. And he had a couple of nice 1 ounce silver bars that were just out of place in his shop, and they were screaming for me, "Hey, Buckeye Stacker, take me home. We don't belong here." So I'm going to share with you what I picked up, and then I'm going to share with you who my new LCS is. So check these out. And in the meantime, in between all this, I did order off of Amazon a red book for this 2022, which would be the 2021 version, because I was curious, not that I do this, but I picked up some Morgans and stuff like that. I was just curious, what different vintages and stuff like this. But my mom was born in 1929, and I picked up these 1929 Walking Liberties. This first one is a 1929 S Walking Liberty. Let's see, get this to focus here. Get the light to. This is the S. Reverse. And he also had a D, 1929. Whoop. Let me kind of slid out of the capsule down, or slid up in the capsule a little bit. 1929D. So those are kind of to commemorate my mom. And then he had, this one's still in the mint capsule. He had a 1 ounce Johnson Matthey. So that's going to stay in the capsule. I'm not going to cut it out and put it in one of my airtights. It's going to stay right in here. I'm not going to. Well, it's still good shape. Doesn't show any toning or anything. And then this one. You know, they 1 ounce. Actually, I had 2 of these, and this was the nicer of the 2. He had one that had a little bit of toning on it, but that toning doesn't bother me. This is a 1 ounce Engelhard. The serial number there on the bottom. My dad used to collect Engelhard stuff back in the 80s. It just kind of reminds me of him. But I was just curious when I got these, so I went ahead and looked up Walking Liberties, 1929, and the mintages in the D. There was 1,1,200 minted, and then the S there was 902,000 minted. So the D a little less mintages, but he charged me the same for both. But you guys are wondering, I mentioned in the past that I live in the Ohio Valley, which means I live on the Ohio River. Anybody want to guess who my LCS guy is? Any guesses at all? Any guess? Any guess? Anybody? My LCS guy is Daniel of CoinHELPu. Believe that or not, I walked in. He didn't know who I was. Of course, he's never, he wouldn't. I've only got 8 subscribers, but he's got 80,000 subscribers or whatnot. And I checked out his channel. So of course, I subscribe to it, and I'll visit his touch shop from now and then because I like to check out his Morgans and see if there's anything that I like. But he, and I'll let him know who I am, and shoot, you never know. He might turn out to be my coin guy, just like Spectacular's got his coin guy, and Yankee's got Tim, and Stormy at Empire Precious Metals has got his guy, and you never know. We might turn out to be a duo. I doubt that he want anything to do with me. But anyway, you never know. But thanks for checking out this episode of my channel this time, and always remember, I'll catch you on the flip side.